Check out these reactions to the new 5 cm Toru Gunpla everyone's buzzing about. No way I can paint something this tiny. Oh, it's so small.
There's no way I could paint something this tiny.
Some folks will just paint it, but
My hands are shaking, so I can't paint it.
Such a tragic warrior.
I can't see very well either.
if it's this small, you can probably cheat the color lines a bit with panel lining.
Warhammer model painters are incredible.
If you've got Citadel paints, it's just layering, so it's pretty easy.
It's cool that brush strokes don't bother you with hand painting.
I really don't want to paint a yellow V on the crotch.
It looks tough to pull off that bright, high saturation style like usual Gunpla.
Painting the helium tank on the waist and collar is definitely tricky.
I wonder how many Japanese Gunpla fans actually have the patience to paint like this.
I'll just paint it gold and call it the hyper mode of a Gundam unit.
Can someone get a Warhammer expert over here?
Let's paint the silver one from the old bottle cap figures.
Brush painting is way easier than I thought.
With a black base, leaving some edges unpainted and painting casually makes the black shading look great.
I'm worried about how durable it is for gaming.
It's likely snap fit.
If they're aiming for an adult audience with this small size, I wish the edges were sharper, like in Warhammer.
I can't paint straight when I'm sober.
I wonder if Bandai will ever release something like Citadel paints, or if they just expect us to make do with Gundam markers.
It makes me think of my Gundam collection size.
The marker tips are way too thick.
If they drop new paints like Citadel, that would be massive.
Since it's small, even rough color separation looks pretty good.
Just spray some white primer and paint the blue torso, plus the red and yellow parts.
I'll go with acrylics.
I see a nightmare with all this masking.
If you can hide it, give it a shot.
You don't need to push yourself to paint it.
Could it be smaller than an artifact?
The size is perfect for staying motivated, but I'm not sure I can buy it.
At this size, you probably won't even notice if the eyes are a bit messy.
Even the pros can't escape crooked or smudged lines on tiny MS models.
Doesn't anyone use an airbrush anymore?
I heard airbrush works better for white or gradient painting.
Sure, there are, but anyone who's done fine details knows it's not really practical.
Airbrush artists really get how important brushes are.
Since it works for TCG2, I want to paint it nicely to intimidate my opponents.
It's a bit cheap that they won't say what they used to paint it.
Isn't it Krios paint since it's Bandai? The base is lacquer, and you dry brush the edges with water-based acrylic, right?
Come on, broaden your horizons and think it through.
Can't they come up with something original instead of just copying the example from start to finish?
They just really want to feel superior.
Show off who's better?
I don't see why they call it stingy. Their logic is just off.
It doesn't matter what you used to paint, there's no right answer.
I've painted figures that size before, so it's all good.
Is it bigger than the MS that came with white base or Gao?
It's bigger than the 1550 Gundam from the MA kit, so that's cool.
If you painted that, you'd be like, nice, it's big enough.
The MS that comes with Gao and the others is smaller than my fingers.
Yeah, those pilot figures for cockpits are always painted right before they get put together.
You really haven't done that, lol.
First, I'll write sutras on rice.
That's monk level patience.
If Bandai is that good, will they let us play with friends too?
I can be your friend if you want. Let's just keep it real.
It comes with 6 vacuum compression bags.
Around 500,000 yen for a premium Bandai subscription each month.
Even painting the tip of a needle bit by bit seems really tough.
So, this is the pilot for the 144 Gundam, huh?
It's even tinier, looking at Setsuna with the RG Quanta.
So it really was Gundam.
So at 144 scale, the pilot's about the size of a pinky nail. That makes 5 cm Toru like a 7 Mitoru tall person.
So if they made a 144 Aura Battler, it would be this size, right?
Half the height of an HG Aura Battler is 1 on 144 scale, right?
Lately, the army figures at 100 yen shops are around 1 to 150 scale, so they're about 1 cm Toru tall.
If you're playing, you can't paint. If you're painting, you can't play.
If you're using them as game pieces, it's probably better not to paint them. Chipped paint is a pain to fix.
The chipping from play just adds to the charm and makes it feel special.
It's incredible how the old Gundam collection had full paint on even the smaller figures in mass production.
Wow, it was only 200 yen. Time really flies, huh?
I saw an RX-78 Gunpla in this exact pose in Gunpla collection. It's a pretty common pose, but maybe they were aware of it.
I don't usually do brush painting, but it could be fun to give it a shot as a skill test.
I gotta get the best brush from the hobby shop.
At this size, rough painting is easy since it doesn't really show. You can use a toothpick for tricky spots, but honestly, painting tiny stuff gets boring.
For Gundam eyes, just paint them black and then add the eye color on top. It's fun to see how much charm you can capture in such a small space.
If I paint messily, I just can't accept it.
At this size, a little roughness feels natural.
From a distance, you can't really tell if someone's eyes are open or closed.
Seeing this image, I felt relieved thinking, oh, it's just this level. Way easier than painting faces on old kits.
Awesome. I love products that scalpers can't easily grab. Let's see the lineup grow.
I wonder how much it would cost if they used layered injection or Kirakogen a lot for pre-painted models.
There's a Kamen Rider candy toy that's a fully painted model and almost the same size, priced at 649 yen with tax.
Sure, it's different. It's different from Gunpla. You can't pick what's inside. It's aimed at kids, made in China, etc. But if they wanted to, Gunpla could definitely do it at that price point.
So you paint the white base first, then use a toothpick to dot on the patterns? The eyes would be super tricky.
For the eyes, just paint the whole area yellow with lacquer or acrylic, then cover it with black enamel and wipe it off easily.
A brush is better for fine details. Needles and pins just scratch the surface and don't hold paint well.
If you're painting, you might want to use Citadel colors, but not many stores have them.
Only Volks has them, but Vallejo's solid too.
They messed up before they even sold this, right?
The part about shaking fingers in The Tragic Warrior had me laughing so hard, I was laughing and sobbing at the same time.
Just using bright colors to tell the game pieces apart should do the trick.
I'm pretty much a beginner, but I want to give it a shot. Gathering paints might be tricky though.
If you've got white, black, red, blue, and yellow, you can mix them up, but you'll definitely want more colors later.
Aren't your painted Gundams gonna get wrecked in PvP?
Stop, that's my issue.
Some people just act before they think.
Don't you all paint the figures that come with Gunpla?
Are they already painted in max style?
Since it's black, a quick paint job makes it look pretty good.
So if the pose has legs wide apart and is 5 Senchai Toru tall, standing straight would be about 6 Senchai Toru, right?
So 18 meter divided by 6 cm is roughly a 1/300 scale, which is a bit smaller than the 150 diorama models.
Painting 1200 mini models like Gao, Salamis, and white base extras is way harder than this.
When painting this Gundam, start with Mictechrone primer, then apply primer, and finish with a white lacquer overall.
So, using lacquer, water-based, and enamel coatings in that order really cuts down on masking, right?
The fine patterns were trickier to paint than the tiny eyes, but I think I can handle it.
Is this the little mobile suit?
No, that's just a model in cosplay. Put it next to an MG.
An old bonus Gunpla from Glico's Chocolate Snacks.
Back in elementary school, I painted that with a brush, but it was just okay.
You can use magnifiers for eye issues, but shaky hands are harder to deal with.
Gunpla's done for now, and the main crowd is in their 50s and 60s. Presbyopia makes it tough to see.
Why is there an over product at a scramble level?
This is like pixel art, just like Warhammer. The smaller it is, the more your eyes fix it automatically, so even if you go outside the lines, it still looks pretty good.
I guess they're going for something like Warhammer, but I wonder how many people actually play it in Japan.
There's so many players that a Warhammer cafe popped up in Akihabara.
Don't push yourself to paint what you can't.
It'll probably be around 500 yen.
500 yen? Seems a bit pricey for something so small. If it were cheaper, I'd collect more of them. And D.
In Warhammer, a figure of that size usually costs 5,000 yen, so 500 yen is a steal.
Honestly, it's pretty easy. Once you get the hang of it, you can do it really well.
They included a Gundam bust as a bonus with Pepsi or something.
That one had colors and could work as a game piece.
When I paint with Tamiya MM or Warhammer, it just feels so easy. Am I a heretic?
It's actually pretty simple. Unlike MM soldiers, you just focus on the usual flat paint for Gundam, no worries about skin or clothes.
Since these are just game pieces like in shogi or chess, no need to worry about painting them.
I don't understand why they copy Warhammer when it's not even popular in Japan.
Warhammer is doing well in its home country, but Bandai will bail if it doesn't sell fast.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.